So you're interested in purchasing a new 2023 Dodge Hornet, but might want to know what the differences are between these certain trim levels. Well, today we're going to compare the GT as well as the GT Plus to see what the extra money gets you in terms of the features and options. So as usual, I want to put a disclaimer on this video is that I created this to the best of my ability using the tools and materials available from Dodge as well as Stellantis on this 2023 Hornet. If you find anything that seems inaccurate or incorrect, feel free to let me know down in the comment section below and I'll do my best to research it for you. And as usual, I encourage everybody that is interested in the Dodge Hornet to go on Dodge's website, build and price these vehicles. It's very easy to do and helps you get a better understanding of what each trim level as well as the option packages have to offer. So I first want to start out this video with some standard equipment across every Hornet, both the GT as well as the GT Plus, and then we'll cover the equipment that you gain going to the GT Plus over that of the standard GT, and finally wrap up with pricing between each of these two trim levels. So some of the standard features across every new Hornet is going to be the advanced driver assistance systems. Now this actually includes adaptive speed control, the automatic electronic brake with auto hold, blind spot detection and rear cross traffic detection, full speed forward collision warning plus with automatic emergency braking, lane keeping assist, rear cross traffic parking system, as well as traffic sign recognition. So these are all features that are standard across both the GT as well as the GT Plus and kind of Dodge's standard safety system and driver assistance package. Now in addition to this, we have many nice amenities standard even on the $30,000 entry-level GT. Now all Hornets are going to be all-wheel drive. All of them will have the 12.3-inch fully digital instrument cluster paired to a 10.25-inch infotainment radio system. So nice to see some large screens on the interior. All of them will have wireless Android Auto and wireless Apple CarPlay capability with up to 2 phones simultaneously connected to the system. All Dodge Hornets will have Amazon Alexa integration, I believe, on the infotainment system, help with voice recognition, LED exterior lighting, power folding side mirrors, heated side mirrors, rain sensing wipers, dual zone automatic climate control, as well as the proximity entry with push button start are all additional standard equipment across every new Hornet on the market. So I think this is a very robust list of standard equipment, especially starting at the $30,000 price point that Dodge has touted. So now let's move on to the GT Plus and see what you gain over that of the standard GT. So this first list of options on the GT Plus are going to be not available at all on the standard GT, whether that be standard equipment or as an option on that model. So with the GT Plus, you're going to get the premium leather interior in both a black as well as an extra cost red option. You get the power liftgate, the 8-way power front seats with lumbar adjustment both for the driver and passenger side. You get driver seat memory, ventilated front seats, the Harman Kardon premium audio system, navigation built into the actual head unit rather than the Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. You get the automatic dimming rear view interior mirror, the universal garage door opener or the HomeLink functionality, wireless charging pad, the LED fog lamps, as well as the power sunroof. And in addition to this, there are a few other standard options that are actually optional as part of an equipment group on the standard GT, and that is the heated front seats, the heated steering wheel, as well as the remote start system. So all of that is standard on the GT Plus or optional as part of the cold weather group on the standard GT. So next, moving on to the optional features on both of these two trim levels, there are going to be 4 main option groups with the Hornet. That is going to be the Track Pack, the Blacktop Appearance Package, the Tech Package, as well as the Cold Weather Group. Now the Cold Weather Group is standard on the GT Plus where it is optional on the GT, but all 3 of the other packages are going to be optional on both of these two trim levels. So starting out with the Track Pack, it is $2,995. This gets you Alcantara interior seating surfaces, the 20-inch wheels, the red painted Brembo brake calipers. You get the dual mode adjustable suspension, the leather steering wheel, which I believe is a slightly different design, as well as the aluminum door sill plates. So again, optional on both of these two versions. Next up is the Blacktop package for $1,995. This gets you the dark GT badges on the exterior, the 18-inch black wheels, the dark Hornet badge on the exterior once again, as well as the gloss black mirror caps and the gloss black painted daylight opening moldings. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but that might be on the door sill plate or something like that. And finally, we have the Tech package without park assist functionality. I believe this might be due to a chip shortage or a part shortage where it doesn't have the automatic parking assist functionality. But this is $2,245 on both Hornet trim levels. This includes the active driving assist system, the drowsy driver detection, the intelligent speed limit assist, the park sense in the front as well as the rear, and the 360 surround view camera system on the infotainment screen. So again, this is optional on both the GT as well as the GT Plus as an additional tech package over that of the standard driver assistance systems. So now to cover pricing for both of these two vehicles, starting out with the standard GT, this comes in at an entry-level price of $31,590 including destination. The cold weather package is $32,085. The tech package, which requires the cold weather group on this particular trim, is $34,330. The track pack also requires the cold weather group, is $35,080. And finally, the fully loaded tech plus track, which also includes the cold weather group, is $37,325. So you can see it is getting quite expensive, approaching the upper $30,000 price point, but this is pretty much a fully loaded Hornet GT. Now next, moving on to the GT Plus, this starts out at a standard price of $36,590. The GT Plus Tech Pack is $38,835. The GT Plus Track is $39,585. And finally, the fully loaded GT Plus with the Tech and Track package is $41,830. So as you can see, it crossed well over the $40,000 price point fully loaded for a GT Plus, but you do gain a lot of equipment over that of the standard GT, which I mentioned earlier on in this video. Now, none of these prices do include the extra cost paint colors, as well as there is an optional spare tire for the rear of the vehicle. Now, you cannot get the spare tire with the track package, unfortunately, maybe due to weight savings or another reason where it occupies the space in the rear trunk. But just note that you can't get the extra cost spare tire, nor can you get the red leather seating surfaces with the track pack itself. So that's going to wrap up this video on the 2023 Dodge Hornet GT as well as the GT Plus. Now, if you followed along with the Hornet news, then you'll know there is an RT plug-in hybrid version. However, that is coming for the 2024 model year, which should start production sometime in late spring, if not sometime over the summer into the fall. And of course, will be available on dealership lots, hopefully during this calendar year. Now, from what I've seen online, these are actually moving on their way to dealerships as we speak and as I'm creating this video. So hopefully that means they will be available to purchase both in the GT as well as the GT Plus trim levels within the coming weeks and on a larger scale as we move into the summertime. So if you're interested in purchasing one of the GTs, definitely keep an eye out by your local dealership, as you should be able to purchase these and hopefully take a look in person relatively soon. And if you follow along here on the channel, then you know I've actually seen the Hornet GT. This was actually a GT Plus trim level at the 2023 Chicago Auto Show. And then again, I actually got to see it in a different color at my local auto show. It is going to be interesting to see how well this vehicle sells for the Dodge lineup. This is actually the first new Dodge model, I believe, in over 10 years, which is quite crazy that they haven't introduced a new model since, I believe, the Dodge Dart in about 2013 or so. So it'll be interesting to see how this attracts new buyers or converts current buyers of the Dodge lineup into this smaller compact SUV. It is quite impressive for the specs that it offers, including the standard 2-liter turbocharged engine, and the standard equipment list looks quite promising as well. But it does get quite expensive over the $40,000 price point if you want a fully loaded Hornet. So again, I will be interested to see how well these sell. There are incentives on the Hornet already, including a loyalty as well as a bonus cash offer looking at their website. So if you're interested in getting a Hornet, chances are you'll probably be able to get one at MSRP or less if you qualify for the current incentives. If you guys enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please hit that like button below. Greatly helps out these videos and the channel. Make sure you guys are subscribed. If you guys are not already subscribed, turn on your bell notifications and check out some of my other comparison videos if you're interested in some of the comparison models between the new Chevy Trax, some of the Hyundai stuff as well. Very excited for this calendar year as there's a lot of new vehicles coming to the market. And of course, I'll do my best to show you guys those here when they come available. But once again, hope you guys enjoyed and found some information helpful. And as always, hope to see you guys in the next one.